Hello, my name is Ji-so and I'm reading Master Dōgen Shōbōgenzō. We're on chapter 82, Ji-kuin-mon, sentences to be shown in the kitchen hall, which is like a very short, stripped down version of instructions for the cook. Instructions for the tenzo, which is a separate volume. Ji means to show, kuin means the kitchen hall of a temple, and mon means sentences. So Ji-kuin-mon means sentences to be shown in the kitchen hall. This chapter was not originally included in Shōbōgenzō, but when Master Hangyo Kozen edited the 95 chapter edition in 1690, he included this chapter along with Bendoa and Ju-undu Shiki. Master Dōgen placed great value on the activity of cooking in Buddhist temple life and wrote his views down in a book called Tenzo Kyokan, or Instructions for the Chief Cook. The reason that he wrote the book and the reason he revered the activity of cooking in the temple originates with his experience in China. Just after arriving in China, he met an old monk who took pride in being the cook in his temple and who explained to Master Dōgen that cooking is Buddhist practice itself. Later, Master Dōgen came across another old monk who was diligently drying seaweed for the monk's meals, and he realized how important is the activity of cooking meals for the practitioners in the temple. On the 6th day of the 8th lunar month in the 4th year of Kangen, 1246, I preach to the assembly as follows. In preparing meals for the Sangha, to do so with reverence is fundamental. During the authentic transmission of the Dharma from the distant land of India and the authentic transmission of the Dharma from the near nation of China, since the Tathagata's passing, gods have served to the Buddha and the Sangha celestial offerings. And kings have served to the Buddha and the Sangha offerings of royal fare. In addition, meals were offered from the homes of rich people and householders, and offered from the homes of Vaisyas and Sudras, workers and servants. Thank you. Acts of reverence in each such instance of serving offerings are polite and sincere. Beings in the heavens above and in the human world, by employing the most respectful courtesies and by showing their reverence with the most honorific words, are well able to make preparations for the service of meals and other offerings. This has profound meaning. Now, even though we are deep in remote mountains, we should directly receive the authentic transmission of the polite manners and words of a temple kitchen. This, in the heavens above, or in the human world, is to learn the Buddha Dharma. For instance, call gruel and breakfast are synonymous. Call gruel honourable gruel, or call it morning gruel. Do not just call it gruel. Call lunch the honourable midday meal, or call it lunchtime. Do not call it just lunch. Say, would you make the rice white? Do not say, pound the rice. In regard to washing rice, say, would you cleanse the rice? Do not say, dunk the rice. Say, please choose some ingredients for the honourable side dish. Do not say, choose some vegetables. Say, would you prepare some honourable soup? Do not say, boil the soup. Say, would you prepare some honourable broth? Do not say, make the broth. Say that the honourable lunchtime rice or the honourable morning gruel has been cooked nicely. Treat with such respect all utensils containing gruel and rice. Disrespect invites misfortune and mistakes. It never has good effects. It goes for a lot of things, doesn't it? While the midday meal or the morning gruel is being prepared, people must not breathe on the rice, on the side dish, or on any other item. Do not touch even dried items with the sleeve of your gown. If a hand has touched head or face, do not, before washing, touch with the hand any mealware or the meals themselves. If you scratch an itchy part of the body at any time during the preparation, from sorting the rice to cooking the rice and making the soup, be sure to wash the hand. At places where the meals are prepared, we may recite lines of Buddhist sutras and words of the ancestral masters, but do not speak worldly words or dirty talk. In general, use the polite form to describe the presence of rice, vegetables, salt, soy sauce, and the various other items. Do not say in the plain form, "There is rice," or "There is vegetables." When monks and novices pass by a place where the midday meal or morning gruel are present, they should join hands and bow the head. Spilt vegetables, spilt rice, and so on should be put to use after the meal. As long as a meal is unfinished, do not violate this rule. Kindly protect and care for the utensils used in preparing the meals, and do not use them for other purposes. Do not let them be touched by the hand of anyone who has come from lay society and who has not yet washed their hands. Vegetables, fruit, and so on that have come from lay people and that have yet to be purified should be rinsed, incensed, and exposed to fire, and then offered to the three treasures and to the monks of the Sangha. In the mountains and temples of Great Sung China today, dumplings, dairy cakes, steamed cakes, and so on that have come from lay people are re-steamed before being served to the monks. This purifies them. They are not served without being steamed. These items are just a few among many. Understand their gist. Venerable cooks of the kitchen hall and... this is an instruction. Understand their gist, venerable cooks of the kitchen hall, and put them into practice. In all your myriad duties, never violate the standard. Each of the aforementioned articles is the lifeblood of the Buddhist patriarchs, and the eye of a patch-robed monk, non-Buddhists have never known them. Celestial demons cannot abide them. Only disciples of the Buddha are able to receive their transmission. Main officers of the kitchen hall, understand them and do not forget them. Displayed by the founding monk Dōgen. The master of Eiheiji Temple now addresses the main officers henceforth. If it is already past noon when a dhanapati offers cooked rice, dhanapati is a donor, it will be kept for the next day, but if the offering is cakes, fruit, or any other kind of gruel or such like, even in the evening, let us eat it. And just a footnote, in Buddhist monasteries in hot countries, it's forbidden to eat after the midday meal. It is the medicine of the orders of Buddhist patriarchs. Moreover, it is an excellent trace of those in Great Sung China who possess the state of truth. The Tathagata permitted underclothes for monks in snowy mountains. On this mountain, we too permit medicine during the season of snow. For the founder of Eiheiji Temple, Kigen, his seal. Kigen is one of Master Dōgen's names. He signed his name Kigen and stamped his seal name next to it. That's it. That's all there is. Thanks for listening. Take care.